Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I am sitting down and pricing items for my vintage booth here in Waterloo, Iowa, in America, not Canada. The place where I have a booth is called PS Treasures and Collectibles, and I do have the link to them underneath the video for those who are in the area and may want to go check it out. I actually have two booth spaces. They're right next to each other. And after a difficult May, I talked about before, my brother passed away. And I wasn't really doing much work. In May, I'm really like, we are back into reselling. We are going to fill the booth. We are going to list on eBay. We need to find more inventory. There's actually an auction that ends tonight. That's about, I think it's like 20 to 30 minutes away from where I live. I'm just a little hesitant to bid because I also have an appointment tomorrow to sign my will with a lawyer during the same time as pickup is. So I need to look at that. But I'm already like, we got to get more booth inventory specifically. So I'm going to go through and show you what I'm pricing for the booth. And I'm also going to show you a little bit of what I'm going to take to the consignment store, why I chose to take those items to the consignment store, not the booth. And then some things that I found that I'm going to list on eBay. So the reselling content is back. If you're looking for the vlogs, those are now over on my second channel. So my second channel is linked below. If you want the vlogs, they're over there. YouTube likes you to, you know, separate your content, sit down, single topic videos versus vlogs. So it's fine. Let's dive into pricing. This vase, cannot figure out what it is. I can't find this one online anywhere. People are like, maybe it's a Blanco. I don't know. I can't find anything like it. So I'm going to just put $14.99 on it and put it in my booth. Blanco, you know, really doesn't, glass is not selling the way it once did, even just like a few months ago. It's really dropped. So not only online, but locally. And as I'm looking at my labels, because I got new labels, they didn't print out right again. Oh, I'm having the worst time with these labels. These are so they moved to a new system and now there's 4 sizes of labels. I like this one because they're smaller and I have a lot of smalls, but it makes it difficult, the printer settings. So one moment while I go and try to reprint these. Again, I've spent so much money on labels that got ruined because I don't know why. I'll be right back. I'm back. Got it to print. I had to choose custom and then decrease it to 98%. If I choose the printable, wait a minute. No, it didn't. It didn't do it again. Oh, 10 more sheets later, I finally got it to print. I don't know what the problem is with these labels, the system that the program, it's like it's set up to get this specific size, but yet I have to do all kinds of magic to get it to print anyway. I'm putting $14.99 on this because I don't know what it is, and I feel like if it was something really special, it would pop up. So now I have to find my vase and what I called it. La, la, la. How have you been? Let me know while I look for the sticker for this. Oh my God, amber glass. Pop that on there. It's very pretty, but there you go. I don't know if I got that in an auction. I think I got that through an auction. This is the official by Centennial Planner of the nation's capital. You might be able to get maybe 10 bucks for this on eBay. I do look everything up before I decide where it's going to go. This is from 1976, so you get like the year. But I thought I'd try it in the booth first just because, you know, 4th of July coming up. And it's something I can kind of put against the wall and fill up a little space if I find the sticker for it first. Oh my gosh. I should look at the sticker and then the item. That would be smarter than standing here, sitting here, just like, there it is, trying to find the sticker, right? Maybe we'll do that from now on. Let's go with the front. Flask is the first sticker. This, I got this at a fill-a-bag sale. So it is Wild Turkey. Now these can go 12 or so on eBay, maybe, again, if there is a box, or I'm sorry, there's a bag. If you have the bag, it's better. This doesn't have the bag, so I'm putting $5.99 on it. It's going in the booth. You know, when you think about, when I talk about what it could sell for on eBay, and you're like, oh, but you get more. Not after fees and then having to buy packing materials. It doesn't work out. Skippy Jar. Oh, these were 2 little like vintage peanut butter jars. Now, if you do find these, originally there was paper on them in the Skippy one, and actually all the peanut butter, if it's chunky peanut butter, those are more valuable. This is smooth, and there's also ones that were blue. There's all different kinds, but if you get with the paper labels still attached, it's going to be the most, but still, excuse me, on eBay, these could go for maybe $7. So I decided to put $2.99 on the Skippy one. And then there's this Peter Pan one, and I'm putting $3.99 on that. Again, if things sit there for a while and they don't sell, I can always bring them back home and put them on eBay. But I think these are just fun, kind of eye-catching to bring into the booth. Okay, Austria Ashtray. I couldn't find one like this on eBay. These are, you know, it's a tourism piece. Somebody picked it up. Ashtrays are kind of coming back in style, but they've got to be very decorative and, you know, more about it being an art piece than it being an ashtray. But I'm putting $2.99 on that. Then we have this large antique beater. This is very old. It is got the patina, as we call it, i.e. rust. But I'm going to put $5.99 on it. I could maybe put it on eBay. It is made in the USA, but we'll see if somebody wants this decorative. Now for this one, I'm going to use a little tie. She sells these at the store. You get like 75 or 100 for $1, but you can also get them on Amazon. So for items like this, it is just a good solution. Then we have the mini one, just the little child's one. Just super cute. This isn't as old, but still super cute. This one I'm going to put $2.99 on. And again, we'll do the little tag. Find a hole it can go in so the tag won't fall off. That's what I also like about these smaller tabs or smaller stickers is they fit on these tags. The larger ones that are an option don't. So there we go. Then we have this Monopoly lunchbox. This can go 10 to 15, depending. I'm going to put it for $4.99 in the booth. It's very good condition. Just trying to make sure I don't cover up, you know, like the maker's year. It's 1998. We'll put it there. So there's that. I right now have one side of my booth is like the collectible retro stuff, and the other I was calling like the pretty booth. The home decor pieces, just kind of like the general stuff, is not selling. Definitely it's the collectibles. So I'm probably will kind of be just transitioning to make both booth spaces. I thought maybe I could maybe separate, somehow find a division. Even if it's by shelf, I hear a lot of people that do, you know, if they have shelves, they'll do one shelf is this, next shelf's on. I don't know. There's lots of experimentation we can do. Next are these Crystal Food Products spice jars. I got these, again, fill-a-bag sale, Nikki Maas. These are from Crystal Food Products in Illinois. Now, these are worth more if you have the original rack it came in and all of the things. Piecing them out isn't really the way to go. But I am going to put $1.99 on each. Again, they're small. I can tuck them kind of into places and they'll just fill the booth up a little bit. And we'll get a little sticker. We've got, what did we have here? Cinnamon, basil. I can just print like that I had, I don't know, what do I have? 8 of these jars and just print the same barcode label for each instead of having to type it in multiple times. So we've got Epicure salt. These aren't in the greatest condition. Obviously, the lids are a little wonky, but, and some of the lettering is rough. But maybe somebody will come in who's like, I've been looking for the celery salt. But yeah, if you have these with the racks, and there were different racks for them, complete sets is where the money is. That was sage. This is poultry seasoning. And roast meat seasoning. I've never heard of that. And finally, rosemary. Putting those over there because I'm out of room already in my, I don't want to break anything. Let's see here. What do we have next? Tonka Truck. This little Tonka Truck, now it does have some wear here. This isn't a super valuable one. Obviously, if you have it in better condition, but I'm going to put $3.99 on this. I must have thought maybe I could get 7 or 8 on eBay, but I think it'll be a good piece to kind of attract people into the booth. Those guys that still collect, you know, that are still collecting. So I've got that. Then we have another grater. No, the first grater I'm showing you. I know I showed you guys when I got this that in the house I grew up in, there was just a wall, small wall kind of partition that blocked off the wall oven. And then we had the desk there, and this hung on the wall. That was the decoration, just this all year long. It's funny. This is made in USA. I can't read what it says. Anyway, I am going to put $1.99 on it. Just a small little thing. I'm really, you know, I want my booth to be known as the fun, affordable booth. That you can come in, what she got in there now? Oh, it's, you know, everything's so fun and it's affordable. Most people, when they have antique malls, what they price, a lot of people pay up. I don't pay up for things, so I don't have to price things up. I buy cheap, I sell cheap. We're just gonna move things quick and make some money. Then we have this owl plaque. It's got bread. The artist's name must have been bread anyway. I am just gonna put $1.99 on this. Again, maybe somebody had this when they were a child and they wanna have it again. This green little glass, like a sherbet dish, I'm going to put $3.99 on. I don't know if it's a mark or not. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, the glass market is just really, it's got to be really, really special. You know, it can't just be like you're just general. It's definitely dropping. But things do, you know, things come and go. This is a little pewter. It looks like a napkin holder, but it's actually for like envelopes. But I just put card holder on it to confuse people even more. And I am putting $3.99 on this. There are ones that have like, I think there was a Western pattern and just more specific patterns. This is just hearts and roses. But they have ones that are much more themed that go for more money. But again, small item. Because the way my booths are laid out, I'm really looking for those small items that I can fill the shelves, and that'll tuck right in. Got that in the box. Okay, antique match holder. Where are you? This is the Wilton Products one for matchbooks. And I am going to put $5.99 on this one. These didn't seem that they are still in demand. People like these. They are much older than a lot of the things I normally pick up. You can see the mark there. So $5.99 for that. I think I'm going to ask if her husband would put pegboard up on the two sides of my booth that don't have the pegboard. And I might take the jewelry thing that I just got out. I don't know. It's difficult for people to go in there and like, it's not very deep to go in there and move things around with the jewelry and then what's on the, I think I just do better with more pegboard because that works really well to be able to hang bags. I like it. Next item is this little cement mixer. I think some people label this as Matchbox online, but I don't see a mark. It's not worth much. I'm putting $1.99 on it. Again, maybe that guy who's kind of still collecting. I'm going to have to put this on a sticker. to get this in. Or is it concrete? My brother worked in cement. And now I can't remember. If you called it cement, it was concrete. I think that was the thing. It had to be called concrete. How do I get this on? I'll have to tag that in a minute because it's not working. This is an Anchor Hawking. It's actually a creamer. Not worth much. I'm just going to put $2.99 on this. It is a really beautiful red color. So I'm just going to put $2.99 on that. Then we have Vintage Duck. Where are you? No, Viking Duck. This is a Viking Duck. Now this, I could maybe sell on eBay for $20 to $25. I don't want to ship it because of the beak. So I'm going to put $9.99 on the Viking Duck. And we will put a little tag around his neck and we shall see. This was also a auction buy. Auctions and fill-a-bags pretty much is where everything I have right now has come from. So there's that. Then these vintage flashcards. These are not really worth much. I'm going to sell each of them for $1.99 each, but I'm also going, I don't know if it'll fit this bag. I'm going to put them each, no, I got to get a different bag. I'm going to do these $1.99 each, but I'm going to put them each in their own little bag. So I don't want to put the paper label on those. So we'll do that. Large enamel mug. Aha, this. I have 3 of these. Large enamel mugs. So again, I'll be putting the sticker on here and then I will just attach it with the string. It works best to do it this way. And I'll be doing all 3 of those. This is Viking. Again, it's called the Cabbage something. I don't know. Again, Viking is just, listen, the youngins, they don't want cabbage decor. That being said, it looks like you could get maybe 25 to 30 for this on eBay. Again, and I'd say, well, that's still good. But, you know, Viking and all these kind of things used to bring a lot more. But I'm going to put $14.99 on it for the booth. And we shall see what happens. I really hate shipping glass. So I'm like, well, if it'll sell in the booth. And again, it's a good piece. It still has the original sticker on it. So if I get 15, I will be very happy. What else do we have? Hawkeye enamel mugs. Okay, I have 2 of these, and I am going to put $3.99 on each of them. The Hawkeye stuff has been selling, which is nice. John Deere stuff hasn't. I know I saw the comment about people talking about John Deere and the layoffs and everything. It's hard for me to talk about John Deere in a negative light because they were my family's bread and butter. And, you know, they kept us afloat through my mom being sick, my brother, you know, and dying, and were good to my dad in that way. And he was able to have the time off, and you know, I understand. It's just, it's hard for me to be like, because John Deere is, my dad would ask me, kid, what's your bread and butter? And I'd say John Deere. You know, they were very, very good to my dad and our family as a whole. This is one of those glow banks. These can go for 10 to 15 in this size. This one has a couple little dings on it, which is not uncommon, but I am going to put $4.99 on this. There are different ones with different bases out there, but I love these. It's just usually when I find them, they're in such bad condition. This has a stopper, or they're all rusted and a mess. This is in really good shape. Okay, Campbell Soup tin, right in front of my face. This is a more modern one. But I have been selling some Campbell Soup stuff in the booth. So I'm going to put $2.99 on this. Again, this is just a nice decorative, even if I kind of put it on the back shelf, just to line the wall a little. Let's see, what are these? These are Cysite. I don't even know how it's pronounced. Keychain? Wichita. Now they're brown, but they're very mid-century modern. If you have a big set of these, there's also bowls. I mean, there's all ditches. I just have these 3 random mugs. So I am going to put $1.99 on each of these, but melamine is always a good pickup. I mean, I shouldn't say always, but if you can find it and it's in good shape, it's a good pickup because it got so scratched up. But again, came in a, whoops, what did I do? That's not the right sticker, sir. Come off. Oh my gosh, I put small enamel mug. You're not the small enamel mug. I'll have to reprint that. You're the Keychain. The Keychain, whatever. Mug. Okay. Next we have a Trinket Box. Trinket boxes, I now have maybe 4 down there. They just aren't selling. I can't help but pick them up. I'm putting, I just had it, $2.99 on it. It's pretty. Maybe this stuff will sell more around the holidays. But again, I don't know if this is the kind of shop that, let's face it, women are going to go in and do holiday shopping. It's really the kind of shop that attracts collectors. So I kind of have to, I talked about thinking that, oh, I'm going to make it pretty and it'll be the home decor. But I definitely, from what's selling, funny things sell and collector stuff. Pretty, isn't really the vibe of the store as a whole, which is fine because I can find other stuff. This Las Vegas tray, maybe 15 to 20 on eBay. The reason I'm going to take it down to the booth first is because of the size, and comps are kind of all over the place. There's different colors of these. There's also different cities that these were made in. I'm going to put it on a little tag, but it's such a long, flat shape that, and because it's kind of, just fun. A lot of people around here go to Vegas, so we'll try this one in the booth first. My stickers fell on the floor. This is the small enamel mug. I have 2 of these, which I now have to, where'd it go? I must have only put in 1. Anyway, what am I doing the small ones at? Just $1.99. I have 2 of those. I already have to reprint the label. Okay. Hey, let's sing The Lion King. Oh, I want to go to Disney so bad. I want to go to Disney so badly. Did I do that wrong too? I did. That's why I didn't have the sticker. I put it on here. No, Anne, no. Flaky, flaky, flaky. Yeesh. All right, finally. Okay, we have a Jim Shore little Bluebird. Maybe 15 on this on eBay, maybe at the height. If you're lucky, I'm going to put it on a tag for $4.99. And let's see, this is another thing I just don't want to ship. These things, their little legs and their beaks, they just have a tendency to break off. It's just, even someone, pretty experienced in shipping, but it's just that you're always worried. Or, you could ship it well the way the people open the box. So anyway, but $4.99 for the little bird. No, he just fell over. He's not broken, but he's just laying there to make my point of, see, this cute little Lefton. How sweet. I'm putting $2.99 on it. It's just, hopefully it will fit in the little case that or the sad little, not curio cabinet, whatever it's called, that I put on the wall down there that is, the shelves are short, so nothing fits because they're too tall. Anyway, $2.99. Then we have, I put these in little boxes. They're just little mini hand-blown glass elephants. I'm going to put $2.99 on them. I have more that are 2 other sizes. And I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I will put them down there because again, with this, it's the worry that their trunks are gonna break off. So I might even put these in bags. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Mini glass salt and pepper shaker set. I'm just gonna put $2.99 on that. Tie it somehow together. I'll deal with that in a moment. This Jaws card, $6 to $7 on eBay. I'm gonna put it in a baggie, but I'm gonna put $1.99 on it. Again, you gotta think about fees, packing supplies, time to do all that. My general rule of thumb used to be, if I didn't think I could sell something for at least $10, I didn't even bother listing it on eBay. And that's kind of now where I still am. It doesn't mean that things, if they get reduced, that I wouldn't sell it for less than 10. But if I look something up and be like, I can't even, none of the comps even start at 10, at least now I can do the booth. This is just a really cool vintage bottle opener, ice crusher, and scoop. And I'm putting $2.99 on it. Anybody looking for the barware? This Kiwanis keychain tape measure, I'm going to put $1.99. I'm looking up the Kiwanis stuff. I have a bunch of pins and other things that I am going to put on eBay. I'm like, dang, Kiwanis people are no joke. But I thought this would be good to hang in the booth to draw people in. And then got one more thing for the booth for today, and that is this Bugle Boy keychain. Remember Bugle Boy denim? That's what that is. So I'm going to put it, oh, no, that's there. I'm going to put it on a tag, if I can find a tag, and put that on. But isn't that cool? Did you wear Bugle Boy? I feel like Bugle Boy was late 80s into 90s. And I feel like there was a Bugle Boy store at the outlet mall. Would we go to? I can't remember, but I do remember Bugle Boy. So there's that keychain. So here are some things that I'm taking downstairs to list on eBay. And I just thought I'd just give you a little indication why. This is a Massey Ferguson embroidered hat. And these can sell pretty well. I'm hoping 30 or 40. This little Disney cup, these just really aren't worth much, but I have some other Disney things, and I'm going to bring some Disney things home from the booth, and I'm going to make a lot, and I'll put that in it. This is a Florida, instead of the tray though, it's one of those, it's a bowl. I've never seen the bowl before. Definitely, I haven't been doing well with anything tourism related down in the booth, which it makes sense. And again, I only put things down there to start with because I needed to fill it up. So that will be eBay. This top, a little closer to Christmas, I'm hoping $20 to $30. This lock, again, maybe 30 to 40 on this. It was originally 20. Let's see, this Boy Scout flashlight, I can't remember what it was, but it was worth more to put it on eBay than booth. These Old Maid cards, it is missing the rule card one, but otherwise it's attacked. These go for good money, especially if they're sealed. That one's not sealed, but it has the case. These little Welch's jars, the Peanuts ones, anywhere from 10 to 15 on these. Again, you could say, well, why don't you put those in the booth? But I just think I have a better chance on eBay. This Las Vegas goblet, again, not really anything great. And normally I might say, oh, why don't I even bother listing this? Just donate it if I'm going to get 10 and all the shipping. But my store's pretty sad right now. It needs some stuff, so that. And then this potato chip can, I'm going to list for, I think, 30 to start. It has the lid. So anyway, that's just a little look at some things that are going onto eBay and why I'm putting them on eBay and not in the Finally, I already have a tote in the car for the consignment store. I'm taking these rosette down. Now, this will sell on eBay. This one doesn't have the original recipe card. Plus, it was missing one, and I don't know. But this will sell on eBay, but I'm just gonna, I put them all together, and I'm gonna take it to the consignment store. I had some, this is just costume jewelry rings, taking there. Some of my own little Funko, no, these were Hasbro's. I just didn't love the ones where Grogu is eating stuff. I mean, that one's cute, but it's a bobblehead. I can't keep everything. Just trying to keep anything that I might like really love. So we'll do that. These baby scales, I love them, but they're just not worth anything much. So see if the consignment store will take it and at least sell it. This is a Lang mug. These are Burton & Burton little dish sets. Thought it'd be easier to sell them there. Let's see, this cat food tin, the magnifier. I picked up some fishing stuff for my brother, so I'm just gonna take that there. Little red glass with a lid, another little red glass. This is a Chrissy Teigen bowl and a Hawkeye poncho. So I feel like these things will just sell better at the consignment store.